It's the 31st of January, 2024, and this is like attempt number 5 of streaming this particular section of Kingdom Hearts 2, which raises the question, am I cursed or is the game cursed? And given that the first 3 attempts, it was Kingdom Hearts breaking, and the last 2, it was problems on my end, it's hard to say, you know? It's a little hard to say which one of these things is the problem because they've got an equal amount of problems happening. To recap, the last time we streamed Kingdom Hearts, like the last day we streamed Kingdom Hearts 2, we had just a crash at the end of the boss of this section, on top of this boss actually being kind of a pain. So we're in this awkward position of like, I didn't want to test on stream what was causing the crash because it was an annoying boss fight. So it's like, you got to get through the annoying boss fight to see if the thing that you thought was the problem was fixed. So I ended up doing the testing for that off stream, and I recorded the cutscene that happens immediately after it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go into the boss fight. I'm going to show you what the boss fight is like. I'm going to die to the boss. And then I'm going to run the cutscene to show you what you missed. And then we'll get to play the game as normal from there on. You missed some absolute bangers in that first version of today's stream. We talked about Gilbert Gottfried when we got to the section with Iago on Aladdin World. It was a good time. But here we are. So let's go check out this boss. Side note, is any noise other than me coming through the mic that y'all can hear? Or is it like good now? Because I'm curious if you can hear like if you could hear anything else from Shorty, basically. Because I do not know what's going on with my mic.
Now to break that curse.
It's gone.
Then what's this?
Oh, I understand. Jack must have been cursed by that monster, not from taking the gold.
Oh, I've no worries then.
It's okay, Jack. We'll just have to defeat the monster, that's all.
Yeah, it's, just that simple. Just defeat the monster. So, return the medallions to the chest by using magic. The entire mechanic of this boss fight is, hey, when the boss is like this, if you wanna swing your keyblade, haha, fuck you, no. Only magic. And the magic doesn't even damage him, it just knocks the medallions out of him. So you gotta run around and collect them, kind of like the struggle game, except worse. And then, once they're all in the chest, you can hurt the boss. And it has 4 health bars, as you can see, which in and of itself, not that bad. The problem is that he has hard stops where he's just like, haha, no, now I'm invincible again. Also, because he's a boss fight, he has a higher chance of activating anti-form if you use a drive form. As we found out when we were playing it on stream, I must have hit anti-form like 20 times in that very short stream before we realized the crashing issue. So yeah. That's what that boss fight is about. And now that we have shown that off, we're gonna go over here, Ba-ba-ba. And bam. Now we're going to watch this. So this is immediately after the like fade to black of beating the boss. And we can't hear it for some reason. Because life is pain. Hold on. I know what's happening here. And I can fix it, thankfully. There we go.
All better.
And not quite, mate.
Sora. Bravo.
I am tempted to legitimately just walk away and let this play out.
Just who was that chap?
Because I need a
Our
beverage and it's been
organization is
rough.
Collecting hearts. First, they release Heartless into different worlds. We defeat those Heartless, then they get the hearts. We're never gonna stop them like this.
What's the plan then?
We gotta find their stronghold and finish them off, once and for all.
Sail in these waters, I've heard some tales, but not a one like this.
Is there any way we can help?
Anything at all.
There is. It's certain we don't need the likes of that hooded fellow and the Heartless about. They'll ruin the market for us true pirates.
So that's why you went to Port Royal. And we thought you actually wanted to save everyone.
A pirate always looks to profit, Miss Swan.
Too bad. You had us going there thinking you turned over a new leaf.
The question is, what's beyond the leaf, savvy?
I'm back.
Yes, a reward. And what'll it be?
That lovely blade of Sora's.
Huh? Okay, sure.
Hold on, that was far too easy. What's the rub?
The rub is that this is the third time I've had to watch this cutscene in 2 weeks.
Oh, there, you see?
That's it. That's the
Well,
only
you've always got
problem.
the pearl, Jack.
Also, your
That I
horrible
do,
Jack
but
Sparrow
someday
accent.
I'll
But,
gather a
you know.
bloodthirsty crew and come to take that blade. Chance by then, I'll have the way to wield it. And if I succeed, I'll ask you two to join me. That'd be reward enough.
Done.
Maybe someday Jack will be able to use the Keyblade after all.
Why's that?
Yep. He and Sora are kind of alike, don't you think?
Or not.
Oh, it's so good. It's such a good video game. Oh, Port Royale.
Some say Jack Sparrow's the worst pirate ever to sail the Spanish Main.
No one could really mean that.
Right. We know he's the best.
I hope we'll get to see him again.
Remember joy and happiness? Remember a time in Kingdom Hearts when we were anywhere but Port Royale? Hold on. I have to replenish my supplies of hope.
Reading from before. See? I knew it wasn't a glitch. Yeah, but it's still all cloudy and kind of fuzzy. Well, we know one thing for sure. What's that? Whenever Sora, Donald, and Goofy go out and help folks, the reading gets stronger. Gee, I wonder why. Hey, Sora, we're gonna try to find out more about this reading. And while we do, you fellas just keep on questing.
Is Port Royale? Oh, one sec.
You guys?
So Port Royale had exactly one bug. And I think it was from the latest version of the game, or the mod refined, the 5.0 one. And I have rolled back to 3 point something. You're really going to be uncool like this, aren't you? Hold on. There we go. Just love that sometimes things break. So yeah, it wasn't that Port Royale was buggy. It was that there was a bug. I didn't add the refined mod yet. I'm waiting until I finish playing the series. The refined mod is the one that like fixes a lot of the problems with the port. Like the PC port. So like it doesn't really change anything gameplay wise. So it's worth checking out. But yeah, it's the 5.0 version has some issues currently. Is the game quieter? Hold on. I'm irritated how often my game keeps crashing. Yeah, the refined mod actually does help with that. Like we haven't had too many crashes aside from obviously am I about to be really annoyed? There we go. That sounds more like it. Actually now that sounds really loud. So please stop making that noise. Please stop making that noise. Hold on. I so do love the wide variety of audio issues we've had today. Truly, we have been blessed. Which one of you am I looking for now? Yeah, that's fine. And of course, because I accessed you by tabbing, I have to do that. And then, yeah, there we go. And that means I get to go back over here and do that. And then back. And now everything is the correct size again. Ah, good times. Anyway, I think I solved that problem. And I didn't hear the alert go off. Did y'all hear the alert go off? Hold on. Oh my god, because of course the output. I hate it here. All right, hold on. Monitoring. Yeah, and I have to change it. There. Yeah. All right. And then let's. Still not hearing that. Wonderful. Why am I not hearing that? It seems to be coming through for y'all. So that's progress. Now I get to figure out what particular thing is broken here. You know, we like to talk about how it's not a stream unless there's tech issues. I feel as though there have been a lot today. Okay, that's just not coming through. So, monitor and output. 7 point, yeah, okay. Settings, audio, wavelength stream, wavelength system. Okay. System, audio is there. So visible. Well, that's new. One sec. So that's going through. This is just an OBS thing where it's not outputting the audio in a way that is helpful to me. Let's try outputting directly to... No? All right, well. We're trapped in a fun new hell. Maybe if I tried different. All right, this is the last one I'm going to try, and then... Okay. I heard it that time. So that's progress. Oh, you're muted in the system level settings, aren't you? I'm going to be so pissed if that's what it is. Hold on. Y'all, I love the Elgato software with all of my heart. It is wonderful. I fucking hate how Windows handles audio. For disconnecting and reconnecting devices. Fuck. So anyway, now that the latest problem has been solved, let me jump my ass over here for a sec. Hi, Shan. I appreciate you coming in. I'm sorry that your sub alert led to a minor spiral on my part mentally. We've had a lot of tech issues today. And also the last time we streamed Kingdom Hearts 2. So I'm a little bit extra stressed for tech issues today. Normally I handle them better, I would like to think. But how are you? I appreciate you. And Squishy, for gifting a sub to Shan, I appreciate you. I think we're like 2 or 3 away from the monthly payout now. So I if we don't hit it this month, we'll definitely hit it next month. So I super appreciate y'all putting in the work and pushing and making all that stuff happen. I grabbed myself, when I stood up during that cutscene, I grabbed myself a Quebecois maple Coca-Cola because I deserved a fucking reward for fighting my way through all that bullshit. Ugh. So fucking good. All right. I'm feeling centered. I'm feeling, dare I say, funky fresh. I'm ready to do some on-rail shooting. And then we're going to go hang out in Agrabah with not Gilbert Gottfried and Aladdin and not Homer Simpson and Jasmine. And maybe the tiger? I don't actually know if the tiger shows up in these games. But I liked her tiger. He seemed chill, you know? We like a chill tiger in this house. I think most houses probably like chill tigers. Can one of y'all do me a favor and look up if Chill Tiger is the name of a Mega Man X boss? I don't know if I've just said it enough times, my brain is really pleased with it, or if that's actually the name of a character and that's why my brain is happy. Either way, good to be playing the video game again and making progress. I'm pleased to be here. But yeah, how are you, Shan? I didn't give you the fullness of my attention that you deserved upon your follow and gifted subscription. I appreciate you. I think that actually pushed us over 200 followers, or we might have been over 200 for a bit. I'm doubting myself. We're at 201. All right. You love to see it. We're gonna hit some goals this year, I think. I also, now that I'm not like struggling under the weight of weird technical issues, I can talk about other stuff. I have some cool subscriber things I want to do this year. I saw someone on TikTok talking about how for tier 2 and 3 subs they do the digital equivalent of this thing that maid cafes do with Polaroids. So it's just a JPEG of Polaroid, and it's a screenshot of the VTuber, and they've like written on it and autographed it and stuff. And that might be fun. It also works out really nicely because one of the alert things I'm trying to set up currently is alerts that are like a Polaroid and then go up on the wall behind me for the rest of stream. I'm working on like a 3D environment thing for stream. Surprisingly, not as difficult as you might think to make happen, but also fairly difficult. So I don't know if that'll happen, but I think the gift to tier 2 and 3 subs, and maybe like the top bit person and the top gift subber each month as well, I want to do more for the people that are like going above and beyond, you know? I also want to do some like some more community nights as well. Just chilling and relaxing, but to play some Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14 calls to me. I saw Zaytree on Twitter talking about how... Hold on. I don't want to use the wrong pronouns, so I'm just going to double check. For those of you unaware, Zaytree is the one, these wonderful chat bubbles that I'm currently using. She, her, perfect. But I saw she was talking about Final Fantasy 14 and not doing like any of the combat stuff and just doing like the crafting jobs and stuff. And I was like, that's kind of how I was playing it at the end of this last time that I played it. And I might just go back to doing that because I really enjoy a lot of Final Fantasy 14.
Gorge, I wonder how Aladdin and Jasmine are doing.
Hey, maybe Riku's with them.
Yeah, and the king.
Oh, YouTube. Last time we were here, we talked about...
Donald, you were thinking the same thing.
So this is like noticeably quieter. That's not just me, right? Like, this is about how loud it was previously, yeah?
Uh-oh, it's a Iago.
Am I wrong?
Why did I be all wrong? No, I mean it's not the old me. I turned over a new feather. I'm legit. No more scams. Right?
Okay,
That's your new scam.
interesting.
You gotta believe me.
Let's go.
I was stuck in.
Oh, but yeah, YouTube, you missed a joke the first time we did this cutscene, which was right before OBS completely died on me. I got to inform everybody about the intricacies of when Gilbert Gottfried told the aristocrats for the first time, and why that is such a historical moment in comedy, because of how, if he hadn't pulled it off, that set would have gone down as one of the biggest bombs in history.
That lamp with your far, remember?
God, that wasn't, I didn't mean that pun on purpose. Fuck. I'm just gonna shut up for a bit.
Then some things happened.
So, free as a bird, huh?
Have fun.
Gorge fillers, he looks pretty sad.
God damn it.
I want to apologize to Aladdin and Jasmine. Could you guys maybe put in a good word for me?
Sure, we can do that, can't we?
Watch out!
No, it wasn't. I mean, it was a pun, but it wasn't on purpose. Oh, I mean, like, if I got back into Final Fantasy 14, I'd still do, like, the combat stuff. Because I actually do enjoy... You want to hear something incredibly funny? At least by mine and the few people I've told. DPS jobs are the only ones I don't really enjoy in Final Fantasy 14. Which is wild because tank and support are like... You know. See, yeah, I primarily play a tank when I played 14. Oh, you play tank as well? Well, what I mean is, like, whenever you look at the queues, it's never DPS, or at least when I was playing, it's never DPS that is in need. You know what I mean? There's always 8 billion people playing DPS. And it's, you know, you don't have to worry about what anyone else is doing, really. Whereas tank and healer or support, I don't remember what it's classified as, but you know, you have to worry about the other people you're playing with. So for an antisocial individual as me, you would think I would play as the one where I don't have to worry about other people, but here we are. We'd have been goners if Iago hadn't helped us. Ain't that right, fellas? I guess we owe you one. Perfect. but you'll have to win over Aladdin and Jasmine yourself. Be on your best behavior, got it? Yeah, I got it. Where is Aladdin anyway? Palace. Let's go to the palace. It's fun to be social only insofar as keeping people alive. Yeah. A second-hand carpet. Very raggedy. A Moogle. Very cute. Oh my fucking god! This Moogle's name is Mojito. This is the best day ever. I legitimately, like, all of the negative emotions that were here previously about all of the issues we have had today and all of that, fucking gone. Mojito. My boy. Oh, man. That was good shit. I was today old when I realized they had names. Yeah. Or at least I think they all have names. We would have to test it. Flare Force. The Duck Flare spell. A classic. Goofus, what do you got? You go for now. Oh! I don't remember if, no. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, so one thing that I didn't mention is between here and here, I did a bunch of leveling up off stream. So this is the end of the last VOD for you folks on YouTube. And then this is the start of today / the last stream for Twitch folks. Where everything broke. So while I was off stream, maxed out Valor Form, maxed out Wisdom, maxed Limit, maxed Master, maxed Current Summon. So, and we got everybody up to level 37-ish. So we're in a much better place to handle the video game. Chat, by the way, while we're talking about Final Fantasy stuff, what is your favorite job in Final Fantasy games? Like across all of them? Because mine has always been Blue Mage. And I'll be honest, part of the reason I'm considering getting back into Final Fantasy XIV is because they added Pictomancer. Or are adding Pictomancer. I don't know if it's actually out yet, because why would I know that? And Pictomancer is basically Blue Mage, but with painting. Unless I misunderstand Picto and Mance.
Yeah. It's over.
Ah, that's right. We're gonna wanna go down here real quick and turn off our combo pluses. Might as well. Draw is more worth it. And fire boost. Well, actually, I didn't realize we got a bunch of abilities. So we're actually gonna, at the point where we be nice to start getting more AP boosts. So yeah, as always, to actually do the thing, the hit needs to be a finisher. And I believe in some of these, there's either pathways or chests, but maybe I'm making that up.
Yeah. It's over.
Seems kind of rude. Oh, Iago's that way. Let's not go that way yet then. Hey, what's up? Oh, man. Hold on. I think there's something up there. No. now I'm wondering if there is a reason for multiple combos. I have a tendency to forget to turn them off. So you do more damage overall if you have the combo plus, because you get more swings before your finisher, and your finishers tend to knock your enemies away from you. So the more hits, in a combo, the more damage you'll do before knocking them away, and as a general rule, resetting them, you know, because it's like you got to make sure you get in and get your hit, and where they're in the middle of the combo, the vast majority of enemies don't have a way to get out of that. So yeah. Pictomancer is coming out in the next expansion. Got it. Well, that works out because I believe my highest character is... Although, I may just start a new character if I'm being real. I've made a lot of progress on my current character. But the problem is I believe I used my Fantasia to make the character, because the last time I played Final Fantasy XIV was right before I decided that I was like, realized that I was trans femme. So I had used the free Fantasia potion that you get from the end of the main storyline. The like Realm Reborn storyline. I think I used that. Maybe I bought a Fantasia, but I used a Fantasia to make my character look more like masculine me. And ironically, the very first version of my Final Fantasy XIV character looked like how I want to look. Haha, the signs. I could have realized things sooner if I was paying attention. But yeah, classic egg stuff. So yeah, maybe I'll start anew. I could also just like drop the Dosh and get myself a Fantasia. For those that don't play Final Fantasy XIV, a Fantasia potion is remake your character. So like swap genders, change race, that kind of stuff. Also, didn't they either are going to or just released new genders for a couple of the races? Like, didn't they finally add a male of one race that was only female before and a female of a race that was only male before? Or am I like totally tripping and I don't know what I'm talking about? I am so glad Shan is here because I truly don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying things.
Jasmine.
Sora, Donald, Goofy. Your Majesty. I never had the chance to thank you for before. You helped Aladdin defeat that awful Jafar and save Agrabah.
All in a day's work. But, it looks like the Heartless are up to no good again. Is there any way we can help you out?
I think we're all right for now.
And you always got Aladdin.
Oh, he hasn't been himself lately.
Huh? Is it because of the Heartless?
I'm not sure. Usually, he's the same cheerful Aladdin.
She does sound weird, Kettle, yeah.
He just seems sad. He leaves the palace and goes off by himself all the time. I've asked him about it, but he says nothing's wrong. He's gone again today. What if he doesn't come back this time?
Oh, that's life.
He's got a secret girlfriend. I know. I'll go find out who she is.
Iago! Quick, Sora! Oh, catch him! And I'll warn the guards and everyone in the palace.
That's the thing. Iago's not... Nice move.
Maybe it's something you said. Gee, maybe maybe we should go talk to Aladdin. He's gotta be somewhere in town, right?
That or the
idea.
infinite
I wonder
desert
what
that
he's been
stretches in every direction forever.
Stop, thief!
Was that a motherfucking monkey?
Come back here!
Does Donald put the little hats on his wand himself, or does he get the Moogles to do? I actually think I got that staff from
Look, I'm sorry.
an enemy
You should
drop.
be ashamed of yourself, Abu. No hard feelings? Abu?
I like Abu's little tiny hat and vest, so they can
Guys,
match.
Sorry about earlier. I was kinda in a hurry.
What happened?
They're
You
just
know,
pals.
He couldn't keep his paws off that lamp. No talking your way out of this one.
Oh, I guess you can't be that down to the bumps, can you? Who said I was? Princess Jasmine. She's worried because you're always in town. Got a new girlfriend? No way. Still, I guess there's no fooling Jasmine, huh? See, Genie and Carpet took off to see the world. It's what Genie always wanted. So I wished him the best and all, but you miss him. Man, things must be really quiet with Genie gone. Yeah, that's why I come here. The action, the people. There's always something going on. I mean, come on. I met you guys here today, right? This place is full of surprises. He's got a point. This is the only civilization for an infinite amount of sand in any direction. Maybe. Iago? Oh, right. He wants to apologize for all the trouble he caused. He also looks like he's shitting a brick right now, so... He's so sorry, he's shaking. Nah, that's pooping. Goofy, that's pooping. That lamp! What about it? It was the lamp. You know, the one with Jafar in it. There's a million lamps like that in town. Hey, I was locked up in that thing for months. There's no way I'd mistake it. See, and the monkey knows as well. We better go back and talk to that peddler. No. This is the Sora, Donald, and Goofy show. No, thank you. Back on the bed. Oh, actually, I forgot I can just do this. So, we'll hang out with you long enough to do your fun limit break. I forgot Aladdin just dropped some fucking maximum spider. Like it's nobody's business. That was pretty cool. Anyway, the main cast is back. Why wouldn't that be kept? What was kept?
Take this.
Oh, the Jafar lamp? Arguably the most important item in the entire city? Potentially the world, depending on if there are any other people anywhere? Yeah, it seems like something maybe people should keep an eye on, but you know how it is.
It's over. Take this.
The peddler's shop isn't that way. Well, what fucking way is it then, Sora? Why is this the peddler's shop? There's a Moogle in here. We talked to the Moogle. His name was Mojito. That's whose shop this is. Why is this the peddler's? No, fucking. Is there any way we can buy that lamp for you? Haha, I'm not upset. Of course, that is if you can afford it. No worries. Yeah, we can pay you in. Might I be able to interest you in another fine lamp? No, that's the one we need. Ah, well, perhaps I could be persuaded. If you bring me a treasure beyond even my imagination. Something, say, fit for a sultan. Alright, Aladdin, here's the plan. You're going to go talk to him and be like, I've got treasure for you, fit for a sultan. In fact, I have a bunch of different options for you to choose from. Why don't you come with me to the royal palace and I'll show you. And then once he walks out of the shop, I'm going to hit him on the head as hard as I can. And whatever is left after that shouldn't be a problem. If he's still alive, he goes to the dungeon forever. Remember how Jasmine, you know, being royalty has a dungeon? You were locked up there for a while because of Jafar. So we could put him there forever. Or maybe he just dies from one hit to the head. He looks like he has a weak neck. I'm just saying, this is a pretty straightforward thing. Enjoy your nap, Blue. There's lots of treasure at the palace, but it's not mine to take and I can't ask. I don't want to worry Jasmine or the Sultan. You know, this feels like a reasonable thing to worry them about, given unlimited power magic Jafar. I feel like you could be like, hey Sultan, you know those guards that walk around town and hassled me when I was a street rat? What if we use them for good? But I'm sure this is the better plan. Sure, Iago, hit us with your plan that doesn't involve just beating the shit out of this guy and taking the what is essentially the magical equivalent of a WMD. Oh, go to the Cave of Wonders and steal treasure from it. You know, the Cave of Wonders. The place that tried to kill us the last time we were there. We're going to the Cave of Wonders. So glad Aladdin exists and is part of this story. All right, here's the deal. We have advertisements that we got her on. So let's hope that button works. Wonderful, that button doesn't work. I just have to assume that that's a skill issue on my part. And if I go in here and if I sign in, things will be better. It's the only assumption I can make. All right, yep. So you're connected to my Twitch, and then when I press the add button, nothing happens. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. What if when I press the button, you did the thing that I request of you, which in this case is running an ad? Yes, I do believe I'm trapped in hell. All right, well, we'll run the ad manually. We'll go over here and I'm going to do the thing. And by do the thing, I mean make it so that there's no more of this new. New? No. Old. And you know what? That's a not great noise, so we're going to play some music. Oh, look at that. We're almost done with this puzzle. and also this puzzle. I guess that kind of fits. I'm sure we'll find out. Oh, mushroom number 10 is available in Port Royal. So important. Christmas was right around the corner in Halloween Town. Here's all the stuff that happened in Port Royal. Oh man, remember this moment where Jack asked for the Keyblade? So important. So memorable. I had Final Fantasy 14 questions. I actually did. You know what? Here, let's jump over here for a sec. Yeah, I had Final Fantasy 14 questions. I don't remember what they were. That was it. They released Bunny Boys. I was asking about genders. Classic trans. I would just be a bunny girl, though. At this point. Or one of them cat ladies. I am basically a cat. And the iconic cat lady is being played by a trans actress. Well, all the more reason for me to be a cat lady then, I think. I really am basically just a large cat. They can't see this, but I'm basically a cat. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. I was knocking Shorty's stuff off. You could be a bunny girl since Shadowbringers. Yeah, I was just talking in general about the new stuff, relatively recently released stuff. Bam. Ah, that's fair. All right, so how do we leave the town? Probably this way.
Take this.
I wonder if it's worth
This is it.
starting over for Final Fantasy 14. Oh, one sec, y'all. Yeah, Blue Mage has its own missions. That's why I'm excited for Pictomancer, because it's, you know, an actual real job. Although I'm assuming it won't work anything like Blue Mage. But I also don't know, so. And we're also getting Beastmaster as another limited job. Ooh, see, Beastmaster is so good.
It's over.
That's another one. I love all of those.
It's over. Yeah. Take this.
Nailed it.
This is it. Yeah. It's over.
You know, I'm probably going to get back into Final Fantasy 14. I feel like that's just an inevitability at this point. Alright, you are... It was just rude is what that was.
This is it. Yeah. It's over.
I would love to play as a Moogle. I don't think I don't think it's possible. It is our trans femme storage facility. Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, I gotta buy a blow high, start playing Final Fantasy 14, get some striped programmer socks. I got a whole list of stuff I gotta do once I finally get approved for HRT, whenever that does happen.
Yeah.
What server do you play on, Shan?
It's over.
Or Shard, or whatever the hell they're called?
Yeah.
Adamantoys? Alright. I don't think that's where my character is. I'm wherever... Actually, I don't know, because SJ might have moved since I played, but I was on the same Shard or whatever as SJ. I don't fully remember which one it was, though. The palace walls? Oh, big old box. What up? Skill ring for solving all of my skill issues. Just gonna let that joke hang in the air for a second. The sheer power of these PS2 graphics. Yeah, they're this is PS3 because these are the would it be PS3? I don't think they did another pass on the graphics when they did the final one. So yeah, it would be PS3. Yeah, PS3 graphics. Because this is technically the same version that's on, like, modern consoles. But I don't think they've done anything to the graphics since the 1.5, 2.5 remix collection, which was PS3.
This is it!
Cave of Wonders. Look at all of those wonders. Yeah, it's been released. I mean, it's currently on like Xbox Series X and PS5, but I don't think they did anything to the graphics when they re-released it on those platforms. So that's what I mean. Is there anything on your head? I don't think so. Yeah, not this time. It's gonna bother me. I gotta look it up. I'm looking up 1.5 remix version differences. So it does not look like any changes were made. I'm just going to check one more thing. Oh, thank God. Kingdom Hearts Wiki has the information I need. Hold on. It seems to have fixed one minor issue. Which is absolutely hilarious. It looks like the only thing that was changed between the PS3 and PS4 versions is you could unlock themes for the PS3 through the PS3 version. I think there's PS4 themes as well. But the only thing I saw was you get all of the trophies, like all of the difficulty trophies below the difficulty you did, instead of having to do them all individually. Which is pretty funny. These little guys are worrying, because I don't know what they're about. I feel like they're gonna explode. Hey, that was kind of rude. Also, going through the section that's clearly the I'm not supposed to have the movement I have right now for this section, because I was supposed to have played this, you know, the first time you visit the worlds, but that happens.
It's over. This is it.
Onwards! A jewel floats above.
Aladdin. Time to get tough. Yeah.
Oh, do we not? Okay, I thought we needed you for this, Aladdin. I'm sorry. Okay, we do need you. I don't know what's happening. Do we think the cave that is vengeful against people that steal treasure is going to be vengeful against us for stealing treasure? Oh my God, who could have foreseen this turn of events? What a tragedy! Anyway. Oh, I understand now. We have to tell him what to do. What an incredible game. You did it! I deserve another sip of Quebec maple Coca-Cola. Oh. Maple syrup really elevates a lot of things. I know that's as stereotypical Canadian as I've ever sounded, but fuck is this good. I needed a dub. I needed a big W. Hey, Iago, what's up? Good talk, Iago. Complete your task within the allotted time. Yeah, sure, man. I really like that we're in the frame rate dimension for this.
Let's go.
Of course. Here's hoping I'm not going to need a reaction command. If I actually don't need a reaction command, this is actually going to speed this up pretty significantly. Antiform's damage output is actually, like, really fucking solid. It's just the drawbacks in this particular game are unimaginably uncool. Like, if you could still do reaction commands and the only thing was that you can't heal, even then I'd be fine with it as a punishment for using the form too much, you know? But it's the fact that it's a random punishment. Like, the game is actively telling you, hey, if you use the cool systems in our game, sometimes we'll punish you. And it's like, well, I don't want to use them then, unless you're stubborn like me and want to use them then. Yeah, I hate Antiform. And if I was going to mod a gameplay thing for this, it would be to let Antiform do reaction commands. Because there are so many reaction commands in this game that are literally essential to fights or progression. And you can just lock yourself in place if you're unable to do them. Which is the coolest. I say the coolest, and what I mean is fucking horse shit. Shout out to one of the mods I have installed, which makes it so that beeping noise isn't as bad. This is the last battle. Get ready for the next battle. The coolest level of hell.
Okay.
The Cave of Wonders map. An AP boost. What if we jump to the world map real quick for no reason? What if we jump back to exactly where we were for no reason? Pay no attention to the level 5 drive bar. All right. Yeah, Billeta. Oh, we got Donald Blizzard. I just spit all over my own face. Ugh. All right. I don't know how that happened, but it's not the best. Yeah. Owls, I don't know. If I had the answers to that question, dost thou not think I would tell you? Talent, exactly. I am basically a dog. I love those dogs. I'm so excited. I get to hang out with them on Friday this week. I possess great strength. Do you like that noise, chat? It's a good noise I just made. Not at all terrifying and bad. Look at all of that sand. It's sparkling like it's gold, but it's definitely too small to be coins. You know what I mean?
There, that one should do it.
Oh, hey, what's up, Pete? Doing Pete stuff?
Sure looks valuable.
Great. Now let's go get that lamp. We gotta keep Jafar bottled up, or he's gonna destroy Agrabah. Hey,
Dolan, no!
Donald.
One sec, y'all.
Why does this always happen?
Hold on, y'all. We're going on Be Right Back because we're figuring out food things over here. So, just, yeah. All right, I'm back. So for those of you in the Gilded, y'all know I had a hankering for some lemonade earlier. And we're getting Wendy's because that is a fast food that has lemonade. So the old man is on his way home, and we needed to get that sorted. Yeah. Heck yeah, lemonade. Is it like way louder now? Huh. I feel like something weird is happening. But I don't fully know what. Hold on, just hit me. Thank you. Something weird. Hold on. Yeah. Original, remastered, English, silent. All right. That's so weird. Try 70, I guess. It felt like all of a sudden that was way louder. Maybe that's just me. I gotta put my keyboard down. All right. But yeah. I guess I'm wrong. Maybe it's because I just had my headphones off. Oh, it might be because there's overlapping sounds. I know that can be an issue. Alright, you guys are... That was kind of rude. All right. I'm willing to admit that one's on me. Pixies in FF14 are genderless. Oh, really? That's super cool, actually. So that is really loud, but it's because it's overlapping noises. Okay. I cannot believe I took that hit. I feel silly. There we go. Now we could just give these boys the washing machine real quick. There we go. That was scuffed for sure. That was not great. But we got there. Oh.
Hello?
I'm just glad to not be in Port Royale.
Oh no.
You know?
I'm trading it for treasure. This lamp is going to bring me riches.
Finally making progress. Everything is worse in Port Royale.
Let's go.
Do we think he went to the palace? Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you.
It's mine!
This is some silly Disney shit happening here. And I love it.
Lamp hog,
Go away!
gotcha.
No fair!
I win.
Oh, Pete.
Oh,
Nice one, Iago.
Way to go!
Don't drop it.
Look! Behind you!
Birds once again forgetting they can go up. A classic.
nice try.
I
Bird
love that,
Brain.
like,
Just wait till Jafar's free.
there's not even an attempt to make the lamp comparable to Pete's hands, or like an attempt to make his hands smaller in different proportions than what he normally looks like in Disney stuff. It's just like, nah, he's got fucking monster hands. Look at that lamp compared to his hands.
He's gonna make
It's
one
fucking
you,
great.
William, heartless.
Oh, I almost unplugged my microphone monitor. Holy shit, it's Genie. Who does he sound like?
Al! It's been eons! Al, you princely little muffin, you! Cosmic travel can get so lonely without a friend. To think I left you forlorn and genieless! Oh, the humanity!
Homer Simpson?
Hey, Al, have you been putting on weight? Oh, of course, what am I saying? You're living at the palace now! Aladdin! Jasmine! I can just picture it. Wait, tell me, am I being a pest? Just
Shorty, 30 minutes ago. I can totally get through the whole stream without saying anything. Shame!
a big blue pest. Oh, who cares, Al? I'm just so glad to see you.
Genie!
Oops.
Oops.
I'll teach you to make a fool out of me.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Time for Plan B. I'm finishing you mugs off right now.
Plan B stands for blowjob. Oh no, it stands for boss battle.
Back off. Let's go.
I remember this boss fight being awful. But more tedious than anything, because the best way to hurt them was to get them to hurt each other. Also, it's way easier to get the reverse on the fire guy. All right. I see how it is. Come here! Come here! All right.
Yeah, this is it. It's over. Yeah. Take this. It's over.
It's kind of funny that you just like cork his mouth essentially before he blows out his ice power. I wasn't far off when I made that blowjob joke. Classic me.
You mess with me for the last time. I'm gonna get you yet.
Nah.
Yeah! All right! Hey.
Technically Pixel Chat doesn't censor anything. It uses the Google text or speech to text API, and that censors a whole ton of shit. I promise you won't regret giving me another chance. Honest. You sure you want that pigeon in the coop? I mean, he tried to help. Yeah, you're probably right. How much trouble can a bird cause? You be fucking surprised. What happens next, Sora? It was great seeing you, but we gotta go find Riku and the king, so we're just fucking out of here. Peace, bitch. Hey, where's Al Adden? He went after Abu. He should be back. Let's go get Al Adden. So. Oh, Abu has stolen more things. Oh, theft monkey. And then the monkey died under the weight of 3 full-grown adults.
From the Cave of Wonders.
I guess they're teenagers. Well, I actually have no idea how old Donald and Goofy are in this game, officially.
Hard to resist.
Damn, Donald, you fucking thief. Oh, it's the MacGuffin for this world. I will be right back, y'all. Goofy doesn't have Max yet. Yeah, see, that's the thing is, like, Donald is, like, the high-ranking wizard, and Goofy is chief of the guard. But Mickey's also out there adventuring. So it's like...
Will you be back?
We will. I promise.
They're probably, like, not much older than Sora. Especially since they all kind of have that same, like, emotional maturity. It makes sense. Oh, we got the lamp charm for Genie. Hell yeah. A new episode was added to Olympus. Let's go to Olympus. Well, the thing is, like, how old is Mickey and Minnie in this, you know?
Hey.
Same with the Daisy.
Burke, you feeling any better?
Well, same routine. Wonder Boy here thinks his hero days are over. And Phil thinks it's all in his head.
Gosh, Herc, we know you're a hero.
That's right. Blunder Boy. How could you mope on a momentous day like today? The Underdrome's back, and you are gonna fill the stands. After all, your fans won't settle for anything less than a certified hero. I mean, if you're not up to it, you could always just, I don't know, lose.
I bet you'd like that.
Excuse me? Hey, I'm not a selfish guy. I'm not like those high and mighty snobs up on Olympus. I stand for the masses, and have I got a massive idea.
Ooh.
The games, ladies and gentlemen, are back. Yours truly, Hades, the one and only Lord of the Dead, brings you the Ultimate Games to celebrate the reopening of the Ultimate Coliseum. We'll finally answer the age-old question, who deserves the title Ultimate Hero? These games are gonna settle the
Spider-Man.
once and for all. The winner reigns supreme.
I misunderstood.
You guessed it, the Hades Cup! And I assure you that the great Hercules will be there, otherwise... you'll never see your girlfriend again.
Low life.
You're too kind, kid.
Hades is a bastard. I'm handling registration for the Hades Cup. Don't go to Panic for that one. Yeah, it's a great way to spend some time. Yes, talk to this one for story, and this one for other. Hey, Herc, how you doing? All right, well, that's a real good sign. Feeling real good. I don't want to see Hades Cup. Why not? Actually, it might be a drag. I rightfully don't know. Let's work on some new stuff. I'll take a mage earring. Oh, I can do both. Brilliant. Ooh, and we can do other stuff. Well, come on in, SJ. It's a garnet ring. Diamond ring. Oh, and you already are. All right. Yeah, why not? Nice diamond ring. You know what? We'll go for midnight chaos anklet. Level up. All right. Oh, we can do soldier earring. Wonderful. Yeah, and I have to use that to make it happen. And Thundaga. Thundagon. Cool. We've made all kinds of things. since Hera is Hercules' mother. Yeah, I know. It's a mess. Oh, thank you so much, Shorty. The lemonade has been delivered. Oh, yeah, just over there is fine for now. Because I'm not going to eat until after I'm done. I have the lemonade. The eagle has landed. I repeat, the eagle has landed. All right, let's see. What have we got? Asrius is good. Asrius, Chaos, Anklet. Oh. Ooh, finishing leap. I'm bouncing all over the place. Turn item boost off for now, so we can get finishing leap. And Goofy got auto healing, which is fine, but I'm gonna keep Goofy in the party most of the time. So yeah, let's pull off that. Skill ring is good. Ooh. Fencer earring is really good. And diamond ring is better. Goofy. Gaia belts. So what do we have? Thunder Dark, so Fire Blizzard. Gives him a nice across the board. He's good with the Soldier Earring. Donald. Abyss Chain. And Midnight Anklet again. Well, let's swap these around. Because this is good for my brain when they're in the correct order. Let's go Mage Earring and Mithril Ring. I believe Meteor Staff is the best we've got. Likewise, Akashic Record is best. And then honestly, just throwing the Protect Belt on for the extra. Well, I mean, I guess there's no harm in doing Thundagon. Cool. We can level up our summons again, because now we have Genie. We're making... Oh, right. I have to confirm there's nothing new. Nothing to give you. Cool. All right, let's get our save on. And then I'm going to have a sip of lemonade for all my hashtag citrus bitches. And then, yeah, we'll do Hades Cup. Unless Hades Cup is awful, in which case we'll do a bit of Hades Cup. Citrus bitches. ES. That's actually a really good lemonade. Ooh. Wendy's. Who knew? Yeah, let's get into the Hades Cup. Who do we face first? Spin Strike. Oron's in the tournament. I bet he's a real hero, huh? Well, I don't think he's a bad guy. But you're the only hero around here, Hercules. You know that. Maybe before. Now I'm just like, man, this is such a joke. Man, I can't believe I didn't finish off the Hydra and let the Colosseum get damaged. And no one was actually hurt or even died, but this building was busted. All because I was put in an impossible situation and still managed to prevent anyone from dying in it. Punk ass. Tornado ride.
Sora, over here.
Some goofy ass spinning. How'd it go out there, champ? Blah, 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 blah. I'm so pathetic. We'll need you in the semifinals. All right. Hold on. I'm leaning at an angle and I need to reset. There we go. Oh, I left that up. There we go. Semifinals. This is how you know this is the punk ass Hades Cup and not the real one, because we're already at the semifinals. It's just 3 matches. None of this dialogue matters. It's just Hercules being depressed. Alright, that was actually a little dicey for a second. But, you know. We made it to the finals! We'll all be heroes! That's why we're happy. Can't stay junior heroes forever. I'll try not to mess things up. I'm sad, Hercules. That's my character art for this part. I'm sad, Hercules, and everyone thinks I'm pathetic. And it's like, yeah, because you keep talking about how pathetic you are, bud. Look, over there, it's a real hero. Oron. Pay no attention to the red and black swirlies of evil. And you are? Oron doesn't recognize us. Pourquoi the fuck? I must defeat you to atone for my crimes. Wait. What was that all about? I don't know. It's not like we know someone involved in this tournament who might fuck with somebody's brain. Like a villain, like an evil villain might do something like that.
Okay, let's review. State your crime, prisoner.
I exist. That is my crime. It is inexcusable.
Jesus.
Ooh, good, very good.
What's wrong with Orin? He's never acted that way before.
Shh. Okay, so you made one lousy mistake. You exist. But hey, I'm a forgiving guy. You keep your end of our little deal, and I'm willing to overlook a transgression or two.
I understand. Defeat Hercules.
And his meddling friends.
What? No. Only Hercules.
Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten who's in charge. Oh. Hercules and the other 3. Are we clear?
We're clear, Hades.
Lord Hades?
Lord Hades.
Good. Now go.
Why do you have an Oron action figure? Is this a part of the movie that I don't remember? Hades being... Is that a thing?
Like a...
Does he have a Meg doll in the movie? Or is this just like out of left field fully? Oh, what a jerk. He'd probably think that was a compliment. Blah, 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 blah. I think he had dolls with him. Okay. I thought that was like some like... You know, Superman taking his shield off and throwing it at people and all of a sudden they're saran wrapped. Like, I thought this was just some sudden, like, I don't know. This is how it happens. What if that's actually a thing in the movie, then? Wait, so am I supposed to talk to Oron? The method of reaching the Underdrome is wildly inefficient. Build a bridge.
What's wrong, Sora?
Oh, Orin's in trouble. It's like Hades brainwashed him.
He's using some kind of a statue.
You know something? That sounds kind of familiar. Hades may be using the statue to hold Orin's
Oh
free
yeah,
will
the way he said that, it sounds like it was probably what he was doing with Meg.
Find that statue. It's gotta be somewhere in the underworld.
Right. I'm on it.
Tell me you're not thinking of leaving. You've got a match coming up.
I'll fight Orin in the final. One-on-one.
Mono, mono.
I'll draw things out to buy you time.
But...
Just hurry back. I know you can do it.
Congratulations. You've got a deal.
Thanks.
On one condition. The Keyblader here and his trusty friends have to meet the winner in one final clash. What do you say?
That'll drive the crowd wild.
It better. I promised the crowd the event of their afterlives. Yeah, sucker. You know, for me, the rest is smooth sailing. Huh.
Meg, where do I go? Oh, Hades' chamber. Got it. I never would have considered Hades' mind control statue would be located in Hades' chamber. Unexpected. You can't catch me. I got 6 skateboard moves. Oh, I actually almost got that. So hold on. I was doing this as a bit, but oh, daylight puzzle piece, nailed it. I guess it has been a while since I've been back here in Hades Town. Sick airwalk, method grab, 360 spin. Pop shove it to self BJ. What? I was just saying skateboarding things. I don't know any of these terms. Shit, I forgot the captions of the last 3 lines. That stayed on screen for way longer than I'd hoped. Oops.
Now that is entertainment.
Skateboard past all of our troubles. I wonder if I could beat that absent silhouette by now. Oh no, it's filled with electricity.
It is not too late. Let us turn back. But where is the sense in all this? There must be another way. Your deaths will mean nothing. You must live.
Wow. All of that dialogue makes way more sense when you've played or watched someone play Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, but in the end, that's really what made him stronger.
Let's give it back.
Oh, hey, nobodies.
Where did they come from?
Kind of just out of left field here. So I do love the idea that they pause it right out the gate of nobodies are rarer than Heartless. Like, not everybody that becomes a Heartless makes a nobody, if I remember correctly, right? Like it's only strong-willed individuals. How I gotta double check that. Hold on. I'm looking. I'll wait until the end of this fight because I have to do an ad break in a second.
Not what I had in mind, but I'll take it.
We better skedaddle.
Oron statue. Yeah, so nobodies are the body and soul of a strong-willed individual who has lost their heart. Beast is too much of a badass to die and just forced his way through the endless void to where he needed to go. And then summons are worlds that have been lost to darkness, but they didn't become heartless. They didn't, like, die or what have you. So yeah, it makes sense that dusks are like noticeably better than shadows and nights, and like, you know, they're honestly probably up there with like, trying to think. They'd be up there, but they're pretty powerful compared to, like, you know, the average Heartless. So technically Sora should have been a summon. No, because Sora became a Heartless. Pinocchio? No, because Pinocchio is like everybody else that ends up in like Traverse Town and places like that. Because you basically have the three categories. You have people that have their heart taken and end up as heartless. You have people that end up somewhere else. A lot of people just end up wherever. Like Traverse Town was built of people that were just kind of like essentially fell through the cracks. And then you have people that were like did not fall through the cracks. When their world fell to darkness, they were still there. You know what I mean? So like Simba was a summon. The rest of his world was the same as him, but there just wasn't a little, you know, there wasn't a way to connect with them. So it seems like, I guess it would probably be people that were summons are people that could theoretically have a nobody if they became a Heartless. Very, very strong-willed individuals. I've been talking for a lot. I'm going to run the ad and throw us on the Be Right Back. Because that's what I meant to do. Oh, I forgot the ad button isn't working. Joke's on me. That's what happens when you update a bunch of stuff in the middle of your stream. Such a wise decision on my part. All right, be right back. My headphones are all tangled. Oh no. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. And now I'm all out of position. There we go. All right. So Hercules stuff. What item do we get? Is it just the... Yeah, it's just Oron statue. All right. More Hades Cup. Go help Hercules.
Now, finish him!
Orin! No!
Hi, Owen. This belongs to you.
A fireworks of emotions.
Sora. Donald. Goofy.
Aaron! Why those little... Ugh. Prisoner, what happened to our mutual agreement? I can give you a clean slate, but you gotta work with me.
Maybe you didn't hear me. This is my story, and you're not part of it.
That's it! This game is over. I've played by the rules so far. Okay, I confess. I was hoping Wonder Boy would lose, but it was still a fair fight. Come on. Is that really so wrong? Huh?
Really, a fair fight.
Laugh, laugh, laugh all you want. Because the laughing is about to stop. You want to know why? Because now we're going to play by my rules.
Oh, shit.
Meg!
Hercules!
Hey, I warned you right at the get-go. You don't compete, you lose the girl.
No!
So...
Meg! Hang on!
Looks like Wonder Boy has dropped out of the standing.
Well, you've still got us to deal with.
This takes place after the movie, right? Like, for Hercules, at least? I don't know if Hades thought that was, like, a great plan, or if it was just meant to, like, inconvenience and slow him down. Because you have the big, epic climax of the movie where, you know, the pit is not an issue. So I'm just kind of like, what are we doing here?
That's it. Take that. Take that. Is that all you got?
So...
Is that all you got? Feel the heat.
Oh, okay.
We can't win.
How come?
Because it's his underworld.
Gee, then how do we beat him?
I think a true hero should be able to help.
But you...
I've been defeated by the paper
I owe
straws
you
of
one,
Wendy's.
Hades. I didn't hesitate to give my life for Meg's, and then I remembered. A true hero is measured by the strength of his heart.
Thank you.
I'll never forget that again.
Just no more crazy stunts.
People always do crazy things when they're in love.
What is so funny, you imbeciles? How dare you get a happy ending? How dare you?
How can you kill this god of death? Turns out we need a demigod on our side.
You won't stop me, true hero. How's this for you?
Take that.
Master form.
That's it. Take that.
You won't stop me, true hero.
Feel the heat. Feel the heat.
See, it's interesting doing this fight the same stream technically that we did the whatchamacallit. Oh god, what was it called? The Port Royale Heartless. I don't remember its name. But doing this Hades fight the same day is kind of like, wow, this is a much better way of doing a fight where the boss has an invincibility and you have to do a thing. It's almost like if you make the way to deal with the invincibility really easy and accessible, it's a lot less tedious and awful and bad feeling. I will say the fact that this is another one with a reaction command really brings into sharp contrast how big an issue anti-form is for boss fights. There we go. Who'd have thunk that bad game design is bad and good game design is good? I mean, it's not that cut and dry. It's like the rest of anti-form is interesting and good game design. It's just one particular thing that causes it to be an issue. Oh, you mean that fight? I mean, even then, I wouldn't call it bad game design inherently.
My life defending others, but now there's no one left to protect. Maybe it's time I shaped my own story.
Yeah, you deserve it, Orin. After everything you've been through.
I think verifying game files removes mods.
Not at all.
It depends on what you're using for mods.
I mean, sure, you could thank us a little.
You should say what you mean.
Yeah, get his ass. Always be direct with what you mean.
I guess I could spare a few words. Thanks for meddling.
Hey, what's that mean?
I love this smarmy bastard. He's wonderful. Guardian Soul. Oh, such a good design. Are you using the Kingdom Hearts mod manager or?
Thanks again, guys. You're the best.
Excuse us for meddling.
Oh, sounds like somebody's feathers are a little ruffled. I'm kidding. Thank you, Sora, Donald, Goofy.
So where are you guys headed next?
You know. You two lovebirds seem to be getting along just fine without us hanging around.
You used OpenKH.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Uh-huh. Before we start meddling.
Yep.
Right.
Are you turkeys trying to put me out of a job? If you keep acing every challenge, champ, who am I gonna train?
Aw, you can't abandon me now, Phil. I gotta be at the top of my game in case Hades shows up again.
Hey, are we true heroes yet?
Yeah. Come on, Phil. How about it?
Let me see now. Well, you're not wise enough. Not quite seasoned enough.
Okay, we get the hint.
Look, kid, it's not my call.
Ah, phooey.
Course if it was, you'd have no problem. I'd make you all heroes in a heartbeat.
Really?
Say it again.
On second thought, if those are your hero faces, you still got a lot of work to do.
Hey, what do you mean?
Go away.
Phil!
Leave me alone.
I love his goofy little legs.
See that?
Well, what do you know?
Just the silent moment. Oh my god. We got constellations. We're real heroes. The gods decided. How does that work in a universe with multiple worlds? Don't ask fucking questions. A new episode was added to Olympus. What's up? Oh, is that just more tournaments? Yeah, this Kerberos and Titan. Cool. I'll be back. We'll do those off stream. And we also got Magnet Burst. Again, we're just throwing them all on until I know what I like. All right. Back to the world map. Verifying game files would remove the KHPC patch manager stuff. But it shouldn't affect the OpenKH stuff, if I remember how that all works. So we could do Agrabah too, but we're gonna do Halloween Town. Wait, shit. Hold on. Hold on. 38. Now I'm doubting myself. I'm like, maybe we should do Agrabah too, because it's 40 and Halloween Town's 41. But you know what? We're going to do Halloween Town because I don't think we're going to make it all the way through before the end of stream, because I got a burger waiting for me. And it's calling to me. So we can do a little bit of Halloween Town and then be on our way. I can get some leveling done off stream if need be, but I don't think it will. I think we're close enough.
There's nothing wrong with my design. It's flawless.
Yeah, you say that a lot.
There must be something wrong with the parts those imbeciles brought me.
Like a broken record, my guy.
I need to find better assistance.
Remember the heart? What? Why was it perfectly silent? And then the camera angles were like the opening of a CSI episode. Holy shit, that caught me off guard. Oh. Oh, that's so goofy. Look at all the Crimbus presents.
Perfect timing, gentlemen. Lend me a hand, won't you? These presents must belong to Sandy Claus, so I thought I'd better return them.
It's a good call.
You just happened to find them?
Of course, Sora. I'm finished with Christmas fantasies, you know that.
You're wearing a Santa Claus outfit. You're wearing a Santa Claus outfit. You're wearing a Santa Claus outfit.
But you thought you'd hold on to the suit.
Thank you.
What, this? It's just a costume. And Sally worked so very hard making it. Come on, we've got work to do.
Motherfucker. Ooh. Oh. Wait, we'll wait until after the cutscenes. I can show you all something cool, though.
Oh. Wherever did you find these?
In Halloween Town. You'll be needing them for Christmas, right, Sandy?
Of course. But these are just a few of the Christmas presents that were stolen.
Stolen?
Oh, Sandy, you don't think it was me?
Still wearing the outfit, I see.
Get his
I just
ass.
thought I'd dress for the occasion. But if you don't believe me, then we'll just have to find out who really did it.
Very well, I'll leave it to you.
All right, Sora, Donald, Goofy, we're off!
Do you think something's happening over there? There's probably something happening over there. All right. Instead of going to the location that we're supposed to go, we're going to go do something else really quick. So, because I want to show these off. So, Valor form, you have a bomb on your head here. You got the red and black socks, but same outfit. Over here, it's just the little red kind of fleur-de-lis looking symbol, right? And then,
Give me strength.
wisdom form, you get some fires. And then over here, you get a little black mage friend. And obviously some blue coloring. A little bit of a tint. Oh, and you also have designs on the back that are just more of that design. All right. I love this next one because it's such a perfect representation. I'm also hoping if I'm lucky, I'll be able to trigger anti-form. Yeah, so anti-form gets the little heartless mask. And then, oh, that's right. It'll cancel out when you transfer. That's fine. We could pop a couple of these.
Give me strength.
Limit form. You get the little crown. And then over here, you get the Kingdom Hearts symbol for one. And I forgot about limit form, so that's not the one I was talking about. That was my favorite little detail.
Light.
Master form, you get the cross symbol that it kind of looks just like Roxas's symbol. And then on the back, There's a couple of them. But here's the best one, okay? It's literally the Valor and Wisdom form masks stitched together for Halloween Town. Because it's Master form. It's the epitome of both sets of skills. I know I'm a gigantic nerd for loving that detail, but it's so good. It's so good. All right, let me give you some stuff, buddy. Oh, really? Surprised I haven't found anything. All right, let's go continue the story. Although, honestly, you know what? How everybody freaking loves Halloween Town, and I feel like just making it through stream today was kind of a challenge, given all the tech stuff at the start. So here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna wrap it up here because I want to eat that burger, and this was a battle. So we're gonna call it there. YouTube, I'm glad you finally got to see the end of Port Royale, and we get to do more Kingdom Hearts things. I don't know what the schedule looks like for the next short while, because we do have, I'm getting back to my normal sleep schedule, so I'm back on my normal schedule. I have one day that I want to add to the schedule because I took out Saturday, so I might do a Saturday night, I might do a Friday afternoon, I'm not sure. We'll have to see how that goes. Figure that out. And then in terms of the actual stream content, Cosmo is settled and doing stream things again. You might have seen me over there. But that means we'll be able to do more Control. And after that, we can finally get to Alan Wake 2. So I'm real excited about all of that. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that and have a good time. Okay, bye.